All right, learn and trade. Before I go to bed, I'm gonna show you guys this potential trade setup. Well, a potential buy order that I just placed. I just put a buy order in. It's a buy limit order, so price has to actually come back down a little bit before it allows me. It puts me into this trade, I should say. But let's look at why I think this will be a successful trade. So we're on the AUD NZD. This is the 4-hour time frame. So on this time frame, I'm able to place my stop loss order because I'm going to place my stop behind last week's previous low. Remember, guys, I am a swing trader. I swing trade. So I place my stops not behind the daily lows or the low of the previous candle. I'm looking to place my stop loss order where it makes sense, that if price comes to this level, I'm completely wrong in my analysis. So if I think price is going up, right? I think it's going to continue to the upside, and I'll show you guys why in a second. But if I'm wrong in my analysis and price trades behind the low of last week, then I know I'm completely wrong. I should be out of this position, 2% loss. And even equally important to that is I'm giving the trade time to play out. So the price may move down in this area, do what it, you have the market makers or you have the big banks. They may be still gathering contracts, making traders feel like it's going to go back short again. So they could be just, getting orders before they run the price back up to the upside. Okay. So that could be what's taking place. Then again, I could be wrong in this trade, but if I am wrong, I like for price to break behind to trade lower than the previous week's low. That shows me I'm completely wrong, because for this week, the week that we're in, I think price wants to continue to go up. So the only way that I will be proven wrong if price trades below last week's low. Okay. Now we got that understood. Let's look at why I think this is going to be a successful trade. If we go to the weekly time frame, so the levels on the weekly chart are going to be my monthly levels. So these are my monthly support and resistance levels. So from line to line on the weekly time frame, you trade using MT4 is 1 year of price data. So price came here and made this yearly low. From this yearly low, it came and made this next swing high. Well, this would be the swing high, but it began the uptrend because it didn't come back low. It didn't. It created what we call a higher low. A higher low. It created a higher low, so we're still in the uptrend. Price came back down. It created an equal low, but the low wasn't. It didn't really close lower than this low. So that's what you would call an equal low. So we're still looking at price moving to the upside. So I believe price is going to continue and test these highs up here again. Here's where my stop loss is. So that's why I want to go long on this pair, on the AUD NZD, this particular trade. Now, if I go down to the daily time frame, it's where I normally get my signals from. And then, okay, so you see price came down, test this low, which was equal to this low, came up, came down, and then created another higher low right here. Created a higher low. So although price came and made an equal low here, it couldn't come back and reach that low again. So that tells me price wants to continue to go up. And then you see this impulse move, this big candle from yesterday that just closed. That shows me there's buyers here. So they more than likely want to push the price to the upside. So that's why I'm looking to take this buy trade. Now, when I go down to the 4-hour, I'm talking about entry. Now we're looking for an entry. Okay. So now we're shifting the way we read the charts from a yearly or monthly time frame to a weekly time frame. Because when you're swing trading, you're only getting one, maybe two trades a week, but you want to take really good trades, right? So since my bias is to the upside, I'm basically looking for a place to get into this position, because I already know I want to be buying the position, right? I want to be buying this pair. So when I look at what took place this week, so here it is. So price came out, from this line to this line is 1 week's worth of data. So on yesterday, which was the first day, which was the second day of the trading week. The first day was Sunday going into Monday. So when price came out, it held this low right here. It didn't make a lower low than this low, so it didn't trade below last week's low. So price held this low, pushed up, came down here, made an equal low here, and then price pushed out of there, right? So what could happen? We could get price to trade back down to the upside. We could get price to trade back down here, right? But as long as price doesn't break either these lows, if it breaks these lows, I'll start getting nervous. But if it breaks this low, my stop is here and it's going to automatically take me out, because that means I am wrong in the trade, and price more than likely wants to continue to the downside. Now, it could come here. They could open the spread up and take me out. So a better stop loss would be down here, right? That really means I'm wrong. But I'm going to put my stop here for the time being, simply because these candles right here these show me weakening momentum to the upside, like it's getting lower, but I don't see too many sellers coming in here pushing this price down too much. So we may be good with our stop right under the low of the previous week. So I'm looking for price to come down, maybe tag me in right here to give me a nice risk to reward ratio, and hopefully continue to the close right here. Now, so what happens if I don't get into the trade and price just breaks out of this level right here? Well, my swing trade, for me, my mindset about swing trading will switch from a swing trader to a day trader, right? Because if price breaks this level, doesn't come back and tag me in, that tells me there weren't enough sellers. There are no sellers here to push this price down a little bit, to retrace a little bit. So that tells me that there's buyers here and price maybe wants to go up. So I'm no longer looking for this trade here. I'm taking this trade and I'm probably going to try to turn it, this swing trade, and turn it into a day trade for the next couple of days, right? So let's say for instance, price broke this level and traded out of here when I check the charts in the morning, right? Then I'll be looking for a pullback of some sort, right? I'll turn into a day trader, pullback of some sort to continue to the upside. This will be my first target to get out of the trade, right? And then again, if price breaks this level here, then again, I'll be looking for a pullback to target this right here. And then once the midweek reversal comes, or Friday, I may get a pullback down. So it depends on what price does. So I have a couple of different trading options. Again, all depending on what price does. All right, guys, I'm a little sleepy right now, so I'm going to end this video. I may begin to sound a little funny, but I wanted to show you guys, potential trade I was looking into. So I'll come back and check the charts here in about 5-6 hours to see what happened. And then we'll make a determination on whether or not, we'll know if we were executed into the position or if price just went ahead and broke out. So we'll shift our buyers, our strategy from a swing trade to a day trade, or if price came down, put me into the position and it's still coming down, then we'll watch this trade to see how far price comes down. It may come down here and bounce off these moving averages. The only reason why I don't want to really stay up and wait for this because I'm sleepy. I think it's going to be a successful trade, but I don't want to wait on it. Don't want to chart watch. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Learning trade Forex. Good night, guys. I'm out.